A cryptic vicious spell, sadistic in its hell, simplistic mission, can't you tell? Take all the negativity in life, get in position to stride and with all your might just wind up sending back to hell. Yeah.
What's good, YouTube? It is me, TheDarkGengar here, and welcome back to another Wi-Fi battle on the channel. This is a PU match I had against my idol. This is my PU battle against Zayence. I absolutely find this guy so hilarious, and when I asked him for a Wi-Fi battle, actually over Skype, he said he was down, and he asked for ORAS, or he asked me for tier. I said whatever, which tier do you prefer? He said PU. We went for PU match, ORAS or Showdown, and as you can see, it's down on ORAS. I wanted this very much recorded, and here it is. So I brought myself Scott the Victory Bell, or it's actually probably just called Victory Bell, but it's my chlorophyll Victory Bell. It's my Life Orb Dunsparce. It is my I don't remember my Mighty Ennis item. Then we have our Guts Throw, our Choice Banded Luxray with Intimidate, and Join. On Zayence's team, he's got Flareon, he's got Miss Maggie, no? Mischievous, that's the name. I always mess up those two because Miss Magius is 4th gen, it's the evolution. Then he has a Joint as well. Then there is Jonk, the Butterfree. He has a Kingler and a Golem. That's what that thing is called. So let's, without further ado, just jump straight into this match. So, like I said, I hit up Zay over Twitter and Skype, and I got a battle with them. I lead with my Victory Bell. I see it was like it's most useful. I was predicting the Golem lead with Stealth Rocks, but no, he goes for Flare, and I'm like, hey, that's not good. But I go for Sunny Day, regardless. No, wait, I got done. Shit, yep. I go for Sunny Day now. Oops, sorry. I try to put that Flareon to sleep, but no, that thing just switched hella fast out. I put up the Sun, he goes for the Stone Edge, that's gonna hurt me. As you can see, it's bringing me fast down to 43 HP, which Join is so strong, but I have the Weather Ball, and seeing as it's in the Sun, it's dependable on weather, and it's a Fire type move, Join cannot take that. It's Join, I'm sorry, Join. So, Victory Bell picks up the first KO of the match. It's a Life Orb, now that we know that, and that's clear out of the way. Zen sends in back his Flareon, and goes for a quick attack, and with 28 HP from a Flareon, Victory Bell ain't living. And now he has a huge advantage, because we're in the Sun. He is Guts boosted. He is set. And I sent out Throw, because my dumbass thought that Throw was physically defensive. You'll find out later in the match that he isn't, or if you knew from before, then congrats. Facade ain't doing shit, because he switched out to a Ghost type, predicting probably the Circle Throw, because what else does Throw actually do? It's like bulk up Circle Throw. So I send him Mighty Ennis, seeing as I have a Dark type, I have an advantage. He goes for Will-O-Wisp. God damn it, my Emily got burned. My Emily, are you okay, Emily? Nonetheless, Emily got burned, which really sucks, so this Hexby is going to stay around for a while. He's going to leave because he don't want to catch any move, and I was trying to take advantage of the Sun, predicting a switch into the Butterfree, and go for Fire Fang, but no, he switched out into the Golem. Of course, this is my main physical tank, but I went for Fire Fang nonetheless, even though Crunch would have done neutral to Butterfree and neutral to basically his entire team. So I sent him my KYR Speedy, my little Dunsparce right here. I like this thing, and here he goes for the Stealth Rocks, now that there's no threat to it at all. I sent him this thing, he's like, okay, what's this gonna do? He switches out, no reason for him to stay in. He sends in Flareon, and I predict a switch, so I go for Agility. Because this is why I use KYR Speedy. Because he goes for agility and gets all that speed behind him. He's gonna go with Sonic Speed. All that Sonic Speed. And now I can go for Headbutt. Use my Serene Grace to the power of maximum. He drops some HP. He flinches. Which is basically why I have Dunsparce here. The only sole reason Dunsparce is here is to flinch. And he goes for quick attacks. I have to take some damage, plus my life orb damage after the headbutt. But nonetheless, Flareon is taken down. One of the major threats on Zayence's team is finally taken care of. He switches back into his Golem, which is like the ultimate block to my Speed E. Yet I stay in because I don't want to waste my agility, so I go for headbutt. And again, I flinch him. Because Serene Gray's headbutt is beautiful. He goes for Sucker Punch. That brings me straight down to like a red 33. And then I go for Ancient Power, trying to get them stat boosts and stuff. You know, that would be very useful. But Life Orb is the only thing that hinders me there. And I was predicting another Sucker Punch, so I went for Agility. But no, Zayence is smart. He went for the Earthquake. So currently, like this Golem proves to be a very huge problem for me, and I need to take this thing out really quick. Like, so I send in a join my Torterra. I haven't named it, unfortunately, which is a major disgrace. But I send in my Torterra nonetheless. He switches out because he does not want to be on the receiving end of Woodhammer, and I predict a switch. I go for Stonage. I was predicting the Butterfree once again, seeing as it's quad resistant to a Woodhammer. And no, this little Hexby, and I switch back into my Mightyena because I don't want to get burnt again. I predicted the Will-O-Wisp really nicely. So with that went well. I go for Crunch, hoping that I can take it out, but being burnt and that's most likely an Eviolite. I'm not gonna take that down, and Emily's gonna be on the receiving end of one of these Shadow Balls, the special defense drop, and the burn. With that, Emily is just gonna tilt over and lay to rest. I really like Emily. So I send in my Luxray, my old school Sin. With the Intimidate, Choice Bandit, and all that good stuff, trying to take this thing down. I'm tired of this Hexby, so I go for Crunch. Finally taking this little Hexby thing out. It's been a pain for a while now. Finally, it leaves the stage. He sends back in his Golem. It's like, oh god, this Golem is such a problem. And this is also my first PU battle I've ever played. So I think I did good, and this is where I figure out that Throw is not physically defensive. I send him in on a goal and predict, yeah, throws my physical wall. He goes for Earthquake. And HP went from 220 something to 54, including toxic damage. I have no clue why he didn't stay in just to kill me. But he sends in Ikari the Butterfree, so I no longer have to stress with that thing anymore. So I go for the Facade, and the Butterfree is down. I don't have to worry about that thing anymore. And I looked over it once, and I realized that there was one misplay that I did that I could have changed the outcome of this battle completely. So he sends in his Kingler, and goes for the Crab Hammer. That takes my Throw as he's only on 26 HP. Unfortunately, that shit ain't throwing the shit anymore. Again, I use Life Orb, that's nice to know. I sent in my Torterra. In hindsight, I should have sent in my Lux right here. But no, nonetheless, I sent in my Torterra. Torterra's definitely slower, so I'm gonna have to catch this Crab Hammer. Leave me with 24, and I'm gonna Woodhammer. That Woodhammer is gonna send me and him to the grave. First the Genji, and then the Torterra afterwards. Torterra took someone with him. That's all that matters. He made them join him in death. And so now it's just Golem versus my Luxray. And all you guys out there can put two and two together. The only move I have is Ice Fang. It's a Choice Banded Luxray with Intimidate. I was hoping that this would be enough. Maybe from full HP. I have not tested. I have not run damage calcs. But yeah, I bring him down to like 25-ish%. I was hoping, I was praying, please survive this, let me win. But no. Luxray cannot take an Earthquake from a -1 Golem. And that made me lose a really narrow 1-0 against Zayence, but I was just so happy for having this battle, like, literally. This is who I fan for. And I want to thank you so much, Zayence, for this battle. It was a great pleasure to me, and also getting experience down in the PU tier was very helpful. So, with that, also check out, like, my Twitter stuff and social media. I'm also gonna stream this weekend, so come out to that if you guys want to. Check out I'll leave my Twitter and my Twitch in the description down below. Also check out Zayence. I'll leave his link, YouTube link, and Twitter down below as well. So don't forget to check him out. He's a really cool guy, and if you have the same humor as me, then go check out Zayence because he's incredibly funny. With that, I'll get the hell out of here.